So now I think we're going to go to meet Sofia. She's from Mexico. Hi, Sofia. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Very well. Again, thank you for joining us today. So we really appreciate your time. So, Sofia, again, like we did with Jose, could you tell us a little bit more about your background and the time at King's, what program you took, and so on?
Of course. So I'm from Mexico, and I started in Kings in 2022, and I also did my advanced level foundation as Jose. And I did, if I remember correctly, math and English, which are compulsory, and I also did history, and biology as well. And now I'm studying global sustainable development at the University of Warwick. So I'm doing good. I'm on my third year. But I'm doing a placement year at the moment. So I'm working, I'm taking a year, and then I'm going back next year.
Wow, very well done. Warwick University, one of the top universities in the UK. So well done. So I guess I would like to know from you, since when you were in Mexico and you moved to the UK for the first time, how was that adaptation process for you?
Yeah, of course. I think here there's really four main points in my experience. First of all, I arrived with my brother, so it was that extra level of support. But still, I think King's being a small school, it really allows for community to be built, especially with the teachers. They get to know you, what you like, what you don't like, if you're having a good time, and they're always there really for a chat or if you need any extra support, as John was mentioning. I think Oxford as well is a city where it's really easy to navigate. So now that I'm in London, I get to see the difference and the a big contrast of a big city versus Oxford. And it's very student-like. So you really fit in. It's really easy to meet people. It's really easy to feel in an environment where you're comfortable and you feel safe as well. And then the people, I think it's a very international community. So we are all going through the same adaptation process. So if I'm struggling or if I'm feeling something, there's gonna be probably somebody else going through the same, and it's really easy to ask for support.
Wonderful. How many students were in your class?
Well, it varies. For example, when I was doing art, we were, I don't know, like 7 people, so it was very small. But on my bigger classes, we must have been maybe 12. So they're small classes.
So I guess still there is a big difference between the class size that you had at King's Oxford and the class size that you used to have in Mexico.
Definitely. And I mean, it really allows for support, as I said. It's really easy to ask questions. The teachers know your level and they know how to help you. So I like the small classes as well.
Good. I'm also curious to know outside classes, because of course the academic part is very important, but also joining, outside extracurricular activities. I believe it's a big part of what we do and the students have to do to become an integral student before going to university. Which extracurricular activities did you join, or did you participate in anything after class?
Yes, so from what I hear now, they're expanding it a lot, which sounds really fun. It sounds really interesting. At my time, they had different kind of activities. They were all really interesting. They had chess, they had the football team, so I used to go a lot to their matches. And I joined the Italian language class that was after school. I had a lot of Italian friends, so it was a nice way to get closer to them and just learn a different language, so that was nice. And we also have the activities team, which they did a lot of going out bowling, going to the cinema, going to karaoke. So it was, again, very easily to integrate with the rest of the people, with all the activities made. And yeah, I hear now they have a music room, I think. So it's a lot of fun.
Yes, that's right. And to finalize, Sophia, I'm conscious about the time. What about the accommodation part? I mean, did you stay at the residence? Did you stay with the host family?
Yes, so my case is quite interesting because I had both experiences. So for the majority of the time, I was at a student residency, which was amazing. That really helped me figure out uni, so learning how to cook for myself, how to do groceries and keep the place clean, and getting to know people there. It was nice. It was fun. Sadly, my contract ended, and I still had a month left. So that's when I moved with a host family. which was also a very pleasant experience. It was a Polish mom and an Albanian dad, and they had a few children, so it was very interesting, a very interesting dynamic. Um, it was good in a way that I felt more like home. It was more of a, okay, now I'm gonna relax a bit and feel, this nice environment. So I got both experiences, and they were both really nice.
Good that you were lucky enough to experience both part of accommodation, independent, residential, and then being part of a British family. Very
I
well.
think,
Thank you so
yeah.
much, Sophia. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to add?
Well, I was gonna add, I think in accommodation there's a difference because I was already overage when I joined King's. Um, I think they offer more support to people underage. There's different accommodations, so I think that's a big difference. But still, it's very nice in both situations.